All true words from Bulls star guard Ayo Dosunmu, giving his thoughts on Derrick Rose earlier after Bulls practice today. And how can you not doubt what Ayo Dosunmu said about D Rose? And we know that Ayo and D Rose are two of the best hoopers to come out of the city of Chicago. But what we're going to do right now is I'm going to reveal my top 5 hoopers that have come out of the city. So look, listen, I know you know my social media handles at Camron Smith. You can bring all the smoke to my mentions. But if you come up with your top 5, somebody's going to have an issue with you because Chicago's just a great basketball city. Let's see if Ayo and D Rose make my top 5. So here we go. Here's number 5. And we're revealing it. It is going to be none other than the West Side legend, Mark Aguirre. Kids out there, do your homework. Now, I'm pushing 40 a little bit. I'll be 40 next July. But I remember in terms of what Mark Aguirre was. I was a young pup, but if you know basketball in Chicago and if you played, you advanced at an earlier age. But Mark Aguirre was a dude from his time at Westinghouse High School to DePaul. Number 24, retired as a freshman. Led DePaul to the Final Four back in 1979. Number 1 overall pick at 81. Back-to-back NBA champion with the Detroit Pistons. How is he not in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. Make it make sense. Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Let's go to the 4th spot. And we're going to go with Derrick Rose. Don't do this, Chicago. Relax. Give me grace on this one because we're talking about the best hoopers out of the city. D Rose. What else can we say? We know everything. We saw the top 5 moments from him. There's one of the moments right there. But you're talking about the youngest MVP in NBA history. Also a guy that really took on LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, the Heatles during that era and really went right at them. If he doesn't injure that knee, we're talking about a different career for Derrick Rose, a Chicago legend and icon for sure. Let's move it over to the 3rd spot, and this is where the controversy raises even more. Anthony Davis. He is from Chicago, everybody. I don't care if you did not see him play basketball in the city, but you're looking at a guy that was a number 1 ranked high school player coming out of high school, led Kentucky to a national championship in his freshman year, multiple gold medals, NBA champion, and I know that he has some durability issues, but recently he's been one of the more durable players in the NBA. His accomplishments list is very valid, so don't do that. Anthony Davis is number 3 on my list. Let's go to number 2, Dwayne Wade. Yes, he went to Richards High School. I understand that. People say he's not from Chicago. No, he is from Chicago, born and raised in Chicago, just moved with his family to Oakland to continue his basketball career in a better situation for himself. But multiple championships. Obviously, remember his first one in 2006 with the Heat and taking over and leading that team. And of course, how can we not forget his run in the Olympics, multiple gold medals as well. So pay attention to the theme that I have with a lot of these guys. And I'm from the west side of Chicago. You know, have to go with Isaiah Lord Thomas III. Yes, I'm throwing out his full government name because he was that great. Now, some people will argue after Magic Johnson, is Isaiah Thomas the 2nd best basketball player at the point guard position in the game's history? I will say yes. Some people will throw Steph Curry out there.
He was shaking his head over here. He's got something to say.
Let me get this one off really quickly. In an era where the big man reigned supreme in the 80s, Isaiah Lord Thomas III led the Pistons to back-to-back NBA titles.